Hi, this is Hardball Retro. Welcome to the Retro Dome. Today we'll be doing a season recap for our 1983 as played season through games of July 31st. We're using Digital Diamond Baseball version 13.1.4. So let's jump right in here. Go to the season overview. We'll take a look at the standings, leaderboards, and any special events that may have occurred in the month of July. All right, here's the standings in the American League. We've got Toronto ahead of the Yankees by 5.5 games. Toronto has a plus 186 run differential, and they've won 8 of their last 10. So they have a fairly commanding lead in the East. The Tigers are running third at 58 and 43. Brewers and Orioles tied for fourth. Indians and Red Sox well back in the pack at this point. So all but the top three teams are more than 20 games back. So they are not, if not mathematically eliminated yet, but they're well on their way to finishing out the season at a sub 500 mark. Over in the American League West, we have the Chicago White Sox, who won the West in real life. They're out in front by 9 games over the A's. Everybody else, actually, with the exception of the White Sox, everybody in this division is below 500, which is how things ended in the West in real life. The White Sox only have a plus 35 run differential, which is interesting, and they've lost 8 of their last 10. So the A's are within striking distance, so are the Rangers and the Mariners. I am managing the Angels, as you can see with the little thumbs up icon there. We are 48 and 55. I pulled within, I think, 3 games of 500 at some point in July here, but we're just kind of going back and forth here. You can see 5 of my last 10. So we're struggling. The Angels in 1983 suffered through a myriad of injuries. So as I'm playing this out, it's easy to see why they fell so far off the pace after winning the division in 1982. Then after the Angels, we have the Twins at 42 and 62, and the Royals 39 and 59. So both teams 20 games under 500 there, so not good. Over in the NL East, we have the Expos at 63 and 40. They're a game better than the Cardinals, and the Expos have a plus 99 run differential. But so the Cardinals are right there with them, hanging tough. Pirates and Phillies, both above 500. Still within striking distance, and look at the Pirates there, nine game winning streak to finish out the month of July. Cubbies and the Mets are well back in the pack here, definitely out of the race. Over in the NL West, we have the Braves, 60 and 45, are 5.5 up on the Dodgers and the Giants. The Astros right in there, 6.5 back. And the Reds not totally out of it at 9.5 out. Padres are not good, 38 and 65. So just comparing this to real life, 1983, the Orioles won the East. So they're really struggling here in this simulation for some reason. The White Sox won the West. The NL East in real life was won by the Phillies. And in the NL West, it was the Dodgers. So a couple of the teams that won in real life are not too far off the pace here. I am really surprised to see Baltimore struggling as they are here, though. All right, let's take a look at the leaders here. Um, Rod Carew was leading this race up until recently. Right now, Wade Boggs with a 374 average is the batting average leader over Carew at 367, followed by Murray, Thornton, and Upshaw. You guys can see the screen here, so I'll just read off the leaders here. Kittle and Winfield with 22 dingers, uh, leading that race. And then three guys with 21. Cecil Cooper leading the league in RBI with 81 over Willie Upshaw of the Jays with 77. Scroll down a bit here. All right, Rock Raines, Tim Raines Sr., 356 average for the Expos, leading the NL batting race over Keith Hernandez of the Mets. Um, Tommy Herr also at 340, Cardinals. And Madlock and Horner there. Then we have Pedro Guerrero, 29 dingers, ahead of Michael Jack Schmidt of the Phillies. Dale Murphy up there. Andre Dawson with 101 RBI at the end of July here. Bob Horner next with 86. AL pitching leaders. In ERA, we have Ken Schramm of the Twins at 2.3. Jack Morris, 2.45. Davis, Rozema, and Leal. Dave Stieb with 17 victories already. Jack Morris with 16. Dave Righetti, Ron Guidry, and Charlie Huff. Save leader is Senor Smoke Aurelio Lopez with 32 over Randy Moffett of the Jays with 29. Odell Jones of the Rangers with 28. Gossage and Stanley up there as well. NL ERA leader Alejandro Pena of the Dodgers 1.56 over Atlee Hamaker of the Giants 1.72. Give a shout out to Andy McGaffigan here with 207. And we have Steve Rogers and Joe Actual Retail Price of the Reds. The NL pitching leaders Steve Rogers 14. We got Dave LaPointe, Charlie Lee with 12 apiece. McGaffigan and Mario Soto with 11. Save leaders, Bruce Sutter, no surprise there, 34. Kent Tekulve of the Pirates, 29. And Reardon, Bedrosian, and Lucas rounding out the top five there. MVP votes, American League so far. We have Cecil Cooper, slightly ahead of Willie Upshaw, Big Dave Winfield, Cal Ripken, and Gary Ward. AL Cy Young, Dave Stieb, Jack Morris, Righetti, Hoyt, and Huff. NL MVP leader currently is Pedro Guerrero. Slight lead over Andre Dawson, Tim Raines, a couple of teammates there, and then two more teammates, Bob Horner and Dale Murphy. NL Cy Young, we've got Steve Rogers and Charlie Lee, Dave LaPointe, Andy McGaffigan, and John Stuper. Just real quick, who's hot, who's not? Who's hot at the plate? Ripken, 381 in his last 10 games. Let's see here. Anything else? Jim Clancy. Alrighty. And hitting streaks. Take a look at hitting streaks. Current hitting streak, Dave Stapleton of the Sox with 15. Longest hitting streak this year, Tony Bernazard, 21. And in the NL, it's Bob Baylor of the Mets with a 12-game hitting streak, and Gary Carter with a 19-gamer earlier this season. All right, so let's scroll on up to the top here. And now we go to the reports. And we're going to view special events. we go. All right. Okay, there was a 16-inning game. Walk-off win for the Cubs. All right. Let's scroll down a little bit here. Home runs in a game. We have a 3-homer game for Kent Herbeck. No, sorry. Kent Herbeck committed 3 errors. Rusty Kuntz of the Minnesota Twins hit 3 homers. And that looks like it was his first 3 homers. Let's click into this. Walk-off win for the Twins. 3 for 4 with 3 homers and 3 ribbies. And let's look at the box. This was a 10-inning affair against the White Sox. Leadoff man. 3 dingers. Okay, and let's look at the scorecard. Let's see when he homered here. So he walked in the first, homered in the third, reached on an error, homered in the 7th, and the walk-off home run in the 10th. All right. Interesting. Hits in a game, no. Ribbies, don't care. Scrolling. Hit for the cycle, nothing. Inside the park homers, no. Strikeouts in a game, Hammaker. All right, so nothing else really of interest here. So, yeah, let's jump out of there. And I think that'll do it for us here. So, just a quick update for the July recap here. So keep your eye out for August, September, and then we'll do a playoff recap, and the World Series games will actually play out. And I'll do the play-by-play for them. So we're cranking through 83. I'm also doing 85 concurrently with this. So keep an eye out for updates on the 1985 season as well. And again, thanks for watching. Keep playing ball. Take care, and we'll see you soon.